Announced a legislative reform package of 9 bills to clearly demonstrate the trust-building priorities of the new group.
One of the lawmakers taking part is Utah Representative Jim Matheson. He joins us this morning to tell us more about the Make Government Work package. And thank you for being with us this morning.
Well, it's good to be with you. It's a little warm back here. I wish I was out with that nice dry heat in Utah.
It is humid in Washington, huh? All right, let's talk about this group and why you decided to get involved. What is it?
This group started with a group called No Labels, and the idea was, let's get rid of these labels, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative. Let's just work together to get something done. It was started by a lot of people, including Jon Huntsman, Jr., who we all know in Utah. And we formed a congressional group around this. There are up to 80 of us now, actually, Democrats and Republicans, House and Senate. We meet every week, Congress is in session. We get together, we talk about issues, and this is our first big rollout of legislative ideas to help make government work better. It's talking about being more efficient, more productive, cutting spending. That's what I've always been about. I'm one of the co-chairs of the group, and I'm just thrilled that this is happening in Washington.
Well, there are 9 bills specifically with this. Can you tell us what they will do?
Sure. I'll just give a couple examples. One is something as basic as the government ought to buy more in bulk. It's like we go to Costco to buy stuff because we get a better deal when you buy a lot. The government isn't even doing something as basic as that. So a proposal to have purchasing processes in the government to buy in bulk, like you're buying at Costco, would save over a 10-year period several $billion, for example. Another proposal, let's have government buildings be more energy efficient, and you can do it with private sector money. No taxpayer money. Private sector puts in improvements on government buildings, makes them more energy efficient. The private sector companies are paid back by the energy savings, and taxpayers win on that as well. So those are a couple examples of common sense ideas that help make government more efficient, more productive, save money. And you've got this group of Congress. It seems like Congress can't agree on anything. Here you've got this great group of bipartisan members, House and Senate. We've agreed on this, and hopefully this is a step to additional legislative ideas in the future.
Yeah, but we are kind of used to the gridlock there. What's the environment in Congress? Do you really think you're going to be able to get anything done?
I think this package that the No Labels group has put together is a great opportunity to take a step forward and get something done. As I said, we've got support on both sides of the aisle, Senate, House. This is really exciting. This is what people want in America, and these members of Congress have stepped up to the plate. You can learn a lot about No Labels. There's a website called NoLabels.org that describes what this organization is all about. They've got over 700,000 citizen activists around the country that have signed up already to be citizen problem solvers. This is what I hear every time I meet with folks back in Utah. They say, why can't you guys just sit down and work together to get something done? Well, that's always been my politics. That's why I was excited to be a co-chair of this group, and I think this bodes well for the future.
Really quickly, you're supporting Utah. We did a story this week about the fundraising between you and Mia Love. You know that she's gunning for your seat again, and last time it was pretty close, and you're pretty neck and neck as far as fundraising. Yeah. Both of you have about $460,000 to spend. What do you think that says about your campaign and how much support you have right now when both of you are really close in fundraising?
Sure. Well, what I think is this. The election's a long ways away, and I think people are still tired from the last election. So my big focus is on working hard as a member of Congress and trying to get things done. Doing things like this No Labels activity and working as a congressional problem solver, that's the best politics there is. So I'm just focusing on working hard, being a good congressman. I'll let the politics take care of themselves next year.
Congressman Jim Matheson, thanks for joining us this morning from hot and humid Washington. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.